Welcome to Imperfectly Well here on Cosmic TV. Welcome, welcome. If this is the first time you've been on Cosmic TV, I'm so happy to have you here. And if you've been here before, welcome back. This is a beautiful community for anyone who is looking to expand their spiritual and metaphysical journey. You're going to find other shows like this. You're going to find courses, films from conscious filmmakers on www.cosmictelevision.com, or you can find them on the App Store or follow us here on this page as well. I have a little bit of cold today, so please forgive me as I release this frog in my throat as I continue to do this live. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Laura Mazzotta, and I am a spiritual empowerment coach. I've also been a therapist for 20 years now. If you guys are watching on Emerge Healing and Wellness, definitely shoot over to Cosmic TV, because I will not be able to chat with you live unless you are chatting with me on the Cosmic TV page. I will be able to respond later on, of course, in the comments. But if you want to chat live, definitely jump on. And I'm not seeing anyone on the computer here, but I am on my phone, which is why I keep that open. So say hello if you're here so that we know that this is working and that you guys can see and hear me well. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the celebrating the evolution of yourself. So we are always a masterpiece and a work in progress at the same time. We're always evolving as human beings. Hey, Abby, thanks for saying hi. Now I know at least they're working, because it doesn't look like they're working on the computer. So, yay. Hi, Janelle. Thanks for saying hi. Okay. All set with the tech. So I'm going to be taking you guys through a meditation today. And what's really cool is that I planned this meditation. I planned this, well, I didn't plan the actual words, but that we're going to do this to talk about this evolution of ourselves, because I don't feel like we give ourselves enough credit. We don't give ourselves enough credit for where we've gotten to. And it's important to understand the context from which we came and remind ourselves of that from time to time, so that we can celebrate ourselves, so that we can appreciate ourselves, and so that we can remember how far we've come. And this can happen because we get so caught up in the day-to-day and all the things we have to do and all of the goals that we are trying to achieve and things like that. And we don't focus enough on how much effort we have put into just being present with ourselves, just spending time doing the things that we would normally do on the day-to-day. These all make impact for us. So I want to go back and do this, but what was funny is that I pulled a card just because I wanted to pull a card for myself today. And I pulled a card for myself and I said to myself, this one's just going to be for me. I'm not going to post it. I'm not going to share it with anybody in my groups or my programs. I'm just going to make this for me. But it's not, because it's clearly for the collective, because I pulled Soul Journey, which is so funny because this is exactly what I had already planned that had come through the Akash for today. So it's just goes to show you that we have these human intentions and these human agendas, and the universe is always going to tell us what is meant for us and what is meant for others. And when you have committed to the universe as to be a vessel of service, to serve other people and to serve this universe, everything that comes through you is meant to serve, right? So anyway, Soul Journey is the card, and I'm going to integrate a little bit of the wisdom that comes forward from this card into the practice that we're going to be doing today. We're going to be going through a meditative practice that kind of takes you back a little bit and then steps us further into where we're going, so that we can really get a good snapshot and a divine perspective on this journey. Okay? So anyway, so cool. This is from the Secret Language of Light deck. And I love this deck so much. If you have never used this deck or heard of it, I really encourage it. It's by Denise Jarvie. And the reason I like it is because it includes, the wisdom's really, really good and on point, but it always includes with each card a meditation, inspired reflections and actions, and journaling prompts. So it's actually designed so that you can go through this entire book and the entire card deck as a course. So it's really cool. And I really, really, really love the heart and the vibe of this deck. So anyway, giving credit where credit is due there. And we're going to dive into our experience today. So before we dive in, I want you to give me an idea of how you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Throw that in the comments, and then we're going to get comfy and sink into meditation. You can grab water if you like. You can get a pen and paper if you're somebody who likes to jot down things that come into your awareness while you're meditating, whatever feels good for you. And make sure you're in a space where you can really kind of sink in, allow yourself to be held, relax, chill, so that you can make this time really time for you that you set aside for yourself. Okay? Alrighty. So we're going to put our feet on the floor. 5 for Anita. Okay. Anita, you always feel like a 10. Every time I talk to you, you feel like a 10. So I'm getting your ass back up to a 10. That's my goal today. So yeah, if you guys don't want to share it in the comments, that's also fine. You can just identify it for yourself so that you have a gauge and you're able to kind of, this is a good practice anytime you're doing healing practices, because it's a way for you to identify what is really potent for you and what is like, oh, that was nice, but it's not something that you're necessarily going to add to your toolbox going forward, right? So this is a good way for us to gauge and see like what has the most impact so that we can create a roadmap for what is the most effective for our own healing process. Okay, I'm actually doing on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, jump over there. My handle is Emerge Healing and Wellness, and is spelled out. Emerge Healing and Wellness. And I'm doing a real sequence actually on all of the different healing tools that I've tried, and I'm rating their effectiveness and how much they've helped me and my loved ones and my clients in healing. So you can jump onto that if you want, and start to make a list as well to add tools to your toolbox so that you have resources. Okay? All right. So feet on the floor, like I said before. Tuck your tailbone and tuck your chin to straighten that spine and really allow that energy to flow. And take a nice deep breath in all the way to the base of your spine. Allow a nice slow exhale. And then take one more breath into your heart space and pause in the middle of the breath. Now breathe into your fullest capacity in your heart and allow a nice slow release. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply at a pace that's comfortable for you. Allowing your shoulders to fall back and down, your jaw to loosen, your tongue to hang in the base of your mouth, loosening your neck, and allowing your physical body to really be held up by the space in which you're sitting, knowing that you're fully supported and loved here. Allow yourself to be held and comforted. And if you'd like to place your palms facing the sky, that's the position of receiving. You're allowing yourself to receive from the universe whatever energy is coming forward for you. Take one more deep breath here and send your breath all the way down into Mother Earth to really anchor you into the core center of Mother Earth. Allowing your energy to really settle in down here. And feeling into the strength and solidarity along with the warmth and unconditional love that comes from this space. You can feel the warmth rising up into your bones, into your cells and every system of the body. And your muscles relax even more. You continue to breathe slowly and deeply. You draw your attention to your third eye, that space right between your eyes at the bridge of your nose, like you're watching a movie on the inside of your forehead. And I want you to envision yourself being in the womb. It's so protected and safe and warm and comfortable. You're well nourished. You're never separated from your life force. You're never separated from your mother during this time in the womb. You are insulated from the messages and the noises and the chaos and the overstimulation, really, of the outside world. Things are simple here. Just allow yourself to really hear the sounds that you can hear that are muffled, the water and the environment that you're in. And you can hear your mother's heartbeat. We're going to fast forward now to the age of 5. Just envision any scene that naturally comes to mind. Don't think about it too much. Don't analyze it. Just allow yourself to visualize in your third eye what you're doing, what you're wearing, who might be around you, where you are. What was the weather like that day? What does it feel like to be you? And I want you to offer yourself deep appreciation for the 5-year-old self to allow you to witness this experience and gather any energy that's needed to move forward. You can offer this version of you a hug or some love, even a bit of guidance if you feel called. And then you're going to fast forward to the age of 15. Right smack in the center of your adolescence. What are the thoughts and beliefs that you've formed at this point in your life? What was your unique way of understanding the world around you? How are you communicating and interacting with the people closest to you? And what were your dreams and desires at this phase of your life? We fast forward now to the age of 25. Once again, identifying where you are, who's around you, what you're doing, what your day-to-day routine looks like. Identifying how happy and fulfilled you feel here. And gaining awareness of any energy or information that you've really gathered from other people that you're carrying in your own field. We're going to send some Reiki energy to this version of ourselves, allowing any of that energy that doesn't serve our mission and our desires to fall away. Celebrating and honoring the awareness that we have, that we may be carrying things that are not ours to carry. And that we've been doing so really out of the kindness of our hearts for years without understanding that. So we offer compassion and love to this version of ourselves. And after we take this moment of compassion and love, we redirect our vision onto where we desire to go in the future, where we're already headed. What are the cues at age 25 that identify where you're already headed? And now I want you to fast forward to where you currently are in your life, placing your hands in your heart space. What are the top values that are driving your day-to-day experiences and decision-making? How are you spending your time? What makes your heart beat fast and your palms sweat and you get all excited and can't focus on anything else because you're just so jazzed? Place your palms toward the sky again. And allow yourself to receive any wisdom that additionally drops in this moment to inform next steps to be able to move toward this feeling of elation and excitement and fulfillment and happiness in your life. Take a moment to jot that down if you desire, or spend a little more time allowing it to unfold and really feeling into what it feels like to shift directions or to continue in a bolder direction that might leave you feeling a little hesitant. And take all this energy that's coming in from the Akash, from the universe, from God, from Source, and scoop it up and bring it into your heart space. Allowing yourself to really internalize the vision that has been unfolding over the course of your lifetime, the mission that has been gradually revealing itself to you, the willingness that you have to listen and receive what's being offered, and the love you have for the universe, so deep that you have chosen to be a vessel of service, to share this beautiful energy with the world in whatever way you desire. And then call your attention to your feet on the floor. You can wiggle your toes a little bit, stretch your calves, stretch your heels, and allow yourself to start coming back into the present moment. You can stretch your neck, place your hands wherever you'd like, wiggle your fingers. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And let me know how you're feeling in the comments. What was that like for you? One of the things that's really important to note with a meditation like this, especially when we're talking about our evolution, is you'll notice that we didn't sit in the past. We don't sit in the past and make this like a current life regression where we go back into a point in our current lifetime and really offer healing to that part of ourselves, really understand and extract the lessons and the wisdom. It's more about just recognizing, honoring, and returning to awareness about that version of ourselves. We're honoring it and we're acknowledging it, but we're not allowing it to necessarily fuel our next steps. What's fueling our next steps is who we decide to become, is the mission that has been dropped into us from God, from Source, from the universe. And we allow that to guide us forward. That those old stories don't matter. We want to acknowledge them. We want to honor them. We want to celebrate that we've come to where we are now. And this offers some recognition and awareness of ourselves and how far we've come without getting stuck in old stories and without getting stuck in old energy, and realizing that we still get to choose the energy that we're embodying going forward so that it can really expand our field into who we are meant to become. So I hope this was beautiful for you. And even if you want to go back through this meditation and jot down some of the questions that I shared and use them as journal prompts, whether you use them for right now in your life or the different times in your life that came forward through the meditation, you're welcome to do that, because that can take you even a little bit deeper and get you even more expansive insights that come forward. Just make sure that you sink into your heart space first, because we don't want those answers to be coming from a space of the mind where we're analyzing things, right? You're so welcome, Cassidy. I love you. Hi, Caprice. Good to see you. All right, friends. So, very Lindy and Beautiful Witness Ministries. I'm not familiar with that, but it sounds beautiful. It sounds beautiful. Thanks for being here, Lori. I so appreciate it. So I will be here live again next Friday at 2:15 p.m. Eastern, 11:15 a.m. Pacific time here in Imperfectly Well on Cosmic TV. I always like to bring experiences to this. So if there are experiences that you'd really like to understand or dive into more in the realm of energy or spiritual healing, please let me know. And I'm happy to tune into the Akash and bring forward whatever is most aligned for the collective. So thank you so much for being here with me. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weekend. And if you would like to experience more things like this and really touch base more intimately, I encourage you to look at the links that we're dropping here for the Embrace Retreat. The Embrace Retreat is running from May 20th to May 24th of 2022. It's going to be in the Berkshires, Massachusetts, in this absolutely gorgeous, luxurious mansion on so much property. There's nobody around us. It's so beautiful. And there's a video on my website in addition to a slideshow, so you can get familiar with the energy of the location. And it's so cool because the location actually switched owners in the midst of, from the time we booked until the time of the retreat. And what's cool is that the people who own it now are energy healers, and they chose the place because of the energy of the location. So I'm really, really excited I'm even more excited to collaborate with these beautiful humans who own this place. And it used to be owned by Christopher Reeve. There's a picture there of him on the front porch, actually on the back deck. And it's just cool. It's really cool to be able to feel those vibes and to have that in-person, palpable healing experience. So there are virtual tickets available as well. So if you're not able to make it in person, definitely check those out, because we're going to be taking you on a journey from soup to nuts, really, to embrace your whole self, to understand the journey of you. And this includes past lives. This includes ancestry, so that you can piece all of these puzzle pieces together and feel whole by the time we're done. And not only do we want you to embrace yourself, but we also want to embrace you and to offer you that soothing and that comfort. So check out the link and let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to chat with you if it's something that you're drawn to. And I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.